do. I see another face I love. I'm just looking on the one thing. Let me see here. You like the Andre face, huh? Okay, YouTube side is doing well too. Okay, YouTube side's fine. Okay, bot's back up. Let's see if this works now. Okay, we're good for the moment. Until it decides to have an aneurysm again. Let's go. Okay. I'm certain, however, that those of you most able to see matters objectively must have sensed it yourselves. Others of you may have only become aware of it by hearing events recounted from another perspective. You may have different personalities, beliefs, tastes, and values. However, none of these things were created from scratch. They were all present in your original selves. And that is to say, while you're all still the same people you've always been, the versions of you here are comprised of isolated aspects of your personality which were extracted and made to stand alone. I believe you already know what such beings are called. You mean... Yes. You are all... artificial alter egos created by the Paper Moon. Everyone is an alter ego now! Well, that explains a little bit of the dialogue when, Durga was reconstructing the bug mage the one time. Everyone is an alter ego. Everyone! Impossible. As the Paper Moon's caretaker, I can assure you that the Paper Moon has no such functions. That sounds scary as fuck. That's almost akin to meeting a clone of yourself, or realizing you are a clone. That's exactly why I did this, Miss Caretaker. The key is rotation and the center trifold force it produces. In essence, it works by using the power of the Holy Grail War system to rotate this world. Then using the conceptual centrifugal force that generates to separate, restrain, and reproduce various aspects of your soul. So you're telling me you were able to create artificial alter egos of us because you were spinning right round, baby, right round. Spin like a record? With enough rotational force, by spinning, you were able to create alter egos? What type of fucking logic is this? We are putting our souls in a conceptual centrifuge? Ah, I could see from your expression that you recognize it as possible. I call it the AEC method. The AEC stands for Alter Ego Centrifuge. Whoa, hold on a damn minute. Okay, this has all sounded so nuts that I've just been letting it kind of go on. Blah, 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 hold on. This has all sounded so nuts, I just kind of been letting it go in one ear and out the other. I mean, how do we even know she's telling the truth here? For all we know, she could be making this nonsense up. Where's the proof? It may not be proof, but we have some circumstantial evidence. Remember the shock absorbers around the perimeter we wake up in after we sent flying from one of these rotations? Were they not familiar? I think those are coffins, or at least they function similarly. They are vessels meant to preserve spiritrons from escaping, cradles from which to secure the parts of our personalities that have been separated from us. Incidentally, The rotation that occurs when a servant disappears is more of a preliminary operation. You don't need to worry about your personalities being separated. The real process will occur when the ritual is complete.
Hang on. I've been trying to wrap my head around all this, but it doesn't make any sense. Let's say we really all are alter egos. The whole point of this Holy Grail war was to create us. What does that get you? Why bother with all this?
Ah, of course. The point of all this is to prevent the end of the world.
I'm sorry, what?
To answer that, I need to start at the very beginning. One day, a Holy Grail manifested in the Paper Moon's microscopic domain. In response, I came into being. So there really was a Holy Grail involved in this incident. Since the Holy Grails possess near unlimited power on a conceptual level, I guess there's no reason why one would get involved with a tiny virtual world like this one.
I mean, we already have it involved in a fucking big artificial world that's the whole fucking moon bullshit. So why wouldn't it be in a tiny one too? Holy Grails can pop up anywhere, guys, even in pocket dimensions.
I then used the Holy Grail's power to calculate when the world was going to end unless something was done. Quick question, which world are we talking about here? The one bleached white, of course. The very world all of you at Chaldea are attempting to save. I understand that you are currently preparing for your final confrontation. But the biggest problem, and the reason you will fail, is that you are simply lacking in firepower.
But we have so many people helping us.
And I have calculated that they will be insufficient.
If only they popped up in my pockets all the time. Like fucking candy sometimes it'd be like in Fako.
Yes, I know you have allies. The question is, do you have enough of them for a final confrontation? And the answer is no. As such, you amassed firepower may as well be non-existent. So, I turned to the Alter Ego class to bolster your firepower. I'm sorry to just ask this now, but what are Alter Egos?
Yeah, you're the only one who doesn't know.
They are an extra class of servant. Unlike an Alter, which changes a heroic spirit's way of being deep down to their abilities and personality, an Alter Ego could be seen as a heroic spirit's alternate personality, being separated to form a wholly new servant. Using computer programs as an example, an Alter is like a different version number of a given program. And an Alter Ego would represent that program system being repurposed into a wholly new product. Many Alter Egos become high servants owing to the use of powerful beings like divine spirits, to fill in the parts of their personalities which were left empty after the separation. But that is not a requirement. Anyone can be an Alter Ego class as long as a different personality of theirs is the one in charge. You may have gotten used to them at a certain point through sheer familiarity. But from my perspective, Alter Egos seem an especially mysterious class. It is very easy for a servant to qualify as one. And they depend far too much on internality and mentality that lack forms of their own. But then, I had an idea. If it's possible for an Alter Ego to be established just by having one aspect of a servant's possibility being controlled, then theoretically, it could also be possible for a single servant to produce two Alter Egos. I understand living beings possess a wide variety of mental states and personalities. It follows, then, that every person, every hero can be said to exist as a convergence of countless personalities and possibilities.
Bitch, you're fucking comparing goddamn Alter Egos to multi-personality disorder now, Jesus Christ.
Meanwhile, Alter Egos can exist independently simply by the virtue of being Alter Egos. And as far as I was able to tell from what of Chaldea's records I was able to steal a glance at, there is no data indicating Alter Ego's combat capabilities are in any way inferior. So then, logically speaking, wouldn't taking a single servant, artificially separating their various personalities, and using them to produce multiple alter egos be a far more effective force manipulator?
That's insane!
No, it isn't. It's entirely feasible. And the benefits are clear. This is the answer. So, having arrived at that conclusion, I decided to take action on that basis. And that part is being carried out even as we speak. The system of Holy Grail War is the key. The Infinite Alter Ego Production Project.
Jesus Christ, so she's literally talking about making a fucking clone army. It's just every clone is gonna have a different fucking personality. We're literally bitches talking about making a clone fucking army of servants. I think that would literally break the space-time continuum if we went with that plan.
8月といえばドイツでバイロイト音楽祭が小さなこと
Probably missed it. What the fuck was the new part? No, it's just you. Okay.
Wait, she wants to make a clone army of servants.
I bet we're gonna be fighting her. Okay. I'm gonna bring my scotch into this fight. Goddess of Annihilation, how to avoid destruction. This matter is not up to debate. This is the most effective method I have observed to combat the impending threat. This is not a matter for debate. So, now that you know, would you be so kind as to continue the Holy Grail War? I assure you, my role remains nothing more than overseer. And Durga is only here to assist with the system-relating matters. She has no bearing on the Holy Grail War per se. No bearing? Then why the hell did she attack Saber? And how about Ryder's master? Because they interfered with my divine duties. The entire point of this goddess's existence. The Master of Ryder threatened to analyze, contract, and tamper with the system at the root level, which would have interfered with its operations. And Saber clearly acted with the intent to harm my master, the System Grail's Holy War Overseer. In doing so, both made themselves targets for annihilation. That is why I attacked. So what, you're insisting that you're just the guardian of the Holy Grail War as a whole? That you're just the overseer's means for enforcing her rules? Yeah, not buying that for a second. I bet you're involved in all this at a way deeper level, Durga. Otherwise, why the hell would you hide yourself pretending to be an AI? DX. A name that simultaneously reflects Durga's extra status type extra special type D status and X as in unknown variable. Not to mention D indicating Durga. An excellent choice for a name. As her master, I couldn't be prouder. But at any rate, yes, you have a point. As you have guessed, Durga is indeed key to maintaining this Holy Grail War's work. Please, let me explain. I would love for you to understand the beauty of this system for yourselves. The first thing you need to know is that Durga possesses a hollow, with truly staggering storage capacity. I believe it is most likely where she kept all of the powers she received from the various gods, so as to use them safely. At any rate, when I used the Holy Grail's power to initially summon 5 servants, I stored them inside Durga's hollow while their spirit origins were still asleep. Those must be the true bodies of the servants taking part in the AI Holy Grail War. I then used the rest of the Grail's power to execute the first rotation, thereby producing the first 5 alter ego servants. Remember those things you have been seeing? Things resembling heroic spirit shadows? They are a kind of byproduct. They are created during the rotation's impact and lack full personalities of their own. They are essentially alter ego fragments. However, they still retain a bit of their heroic spirit power, so they are tied to the bugs and classified as a special type of enemy. At any rate, this is the purpose of the Holy Grail War. It is meant to have servants fight amongst themselves, and to collect the energy released during their disappearance into Durga's Hollow, which is also connected to the Paper Moon's world as a whole. This quantity of energy is sufficient to rotate the Paper Moon's world twice, which is necessary for producing alter egos. This means, when the Holy Grail War ends, Durga will possess energy from 4 vanished servants, which she will then use to rotate the world. That will in turn generate new alter egos from the 5 servants in her hollow. Those 5 alter ego servants will be securely contained so they can fight against the impending destruction. Then, the servants generated from the second rotation will be used to fight the next Holy Grail War. By rinsing and repeating, this process will theoretically allow me to generate an unlimited number of alter egos. Only in theory. What you've described has no practical applications whatsoever. By way of example, let us say you use this conceptual centrifuge to ham-fistedly create infinite alter egos. Do you truly not believe the original servants' souls will be eventually worn down to nothing? We won't know unless we try. I still need to collect and test more data to find out what sort of effect the alter ego's extraction process has on the originals. There's still a lot about this I don't understand. Well, most of it, if I'm being honest. But can you at least confirm one thing for me, Governor? What would happen if we do continue the Holy Grail War? I mean, what specifically? The winning alter ego servant will be added to the fighting force reserves and set aside. The winning alter ego master will be melded with me. After which, the next AI Holy Grail War will begin. As I said earlier, by repeating this process, I'll be able to generate an infinite number of alter egos with which to fight the impending threat. What about our wish? Will that be granted? Ah, yes. I did set that as your motivation, didn't I? Yes, it will. The winner will merge with me. And as the new version of the next Holy Grail War's overseer, they'll be able to manage it however they like. The next Holy Grail War? Does that mean there's going to be more wars? That it's not going to end? Of course not. We require a much larger force to work with if we're going to prevent the world's destruction. But what about the family I wanted? Should you win, you'll be free to set as many family parameters in the next Holy Grail War as you like. That's not what I mean. I want to live a peaceful family life, where we don't have to worry about a war at all! I think you'll be fine. Once you have gained central control AI status, preventing this world's destruction, and by extension continuing the Holy Grail Wars, will become your first priority. But that's... So I'm just going to stop caring about this which I wish I care so much about? How is that supposed to make me feel better? You need not be concerned. To begin with, you said alter ego masters too, right? What did you mean by that? The randomizer system used to give you AI's personalities is actually a means of making you into random alter egos. Huh? The master problem was another issue I had to resolve in putting together my infinite alter ego production. Production project. There is no sense generating an unlimited number of alter egos if the lone master of Chaldea can't manage them all by himself. So I need a way to come up with masters as well.
Literally wants to make a clone fucking army.
What kind of master is best suited to managing alter egos? To answer that question, I decided to prepare alter egos for the masters as well. And the most efficient way to accomplish this was to come up with a wide variety of personality patterns. In order to keep them diverse, I chose base personality models from a number of different sources. The Master of Caster's personality was a created type, alter ego invented. I made him from as close to scratch as I could, and tried to give him a fiercely competitive personality. For his name and appearance, well, I simply chose something I saw in Chaldea's database. He was designed to be proud and overconfident, with his mage-like rationality and practicality overruling what little empathy he had. I expected his personality to be a significant driving force in keeping the Holy Grail War moving along. I did have to make additional adjustments to him later, but on the whole, he certainly passed. The Master of Rider's personality was an acquisition-focused type, alter ego import. For him, I loaded in elements from a person who was actually involved in the Paper Moon in real life, and separated them to make an alter ego. He was the most perceptive and flexible of all the masters, though this ultimately led him to breaching a boundary which needed to remain impenetrable. A shame. Given his natural affinity for becoming an alter ego, I would guess he originally had multiple personalities. The Master of Saber's personality was focused on mimicry, alter ego imitate. In her case, I started with a given person's physical features.
They're basically playing God. Like I said, fucking clone army. It's just very, very specific in settings.
And then gave her a simulated personality based on how I imagined such a person would actually think. Given how few types of humans I've been able to interact with, I didn't have many options at my disposal. It may be obvious, but she was the same girl Durga is using as her avatar. That should be a sufficient summary. The idea is that whatever of these very different masters wins the Holy Grail War must be the master best suited for managing alter egos, and gains a considerable amount of experience points towards that end. That master then becomes the next Holy Grail War's overseer, and repeats the process, thereby ultimately being upgraded into being even better at managing alter egos. The wishes you possess as AI masters are an expression of your nature as alter egos. Something of a side effect, really. They did not come from your AI personalities at all. Ultimately, each of your wishes is borrowed from another, and so is of no real consequence.
Bitches Tell is saying, all of your wishes are fake. You're just fake. None of it fucking matters. Only my plan does. Go fuck yourself.
But that's... You can't be serious. You mean I've been feeling guilty all this time over nothing? That's why I've been so...
Alright, that's enough. This is boring, so I'm gonna wrap this up now. Who frickin' cares?
Huh?
Seriously, I could not possibly care less about what other people want or wish for. The only wishes that matter to me are my own. And I will not let my wishes just be an afterthought. You know what the biggest problem with everything you just told us is? Is that apparently, even if I win this war, My only reward is getting to be a soldier in someone else's war. And that's no reward at all! You think I've spent all this time fighting just to be someone else's pawn? You're out of your damn mind! I've been fighting so I can live a life on my own terms, with everything I ever wanted at my fingertips. Everything else can stuff it.
Berserker?
And that goes for you too. Who cares about all the other stuff? What about my wish? That's the attitude you should have here. And if someone tries to get in your way, you should fight them with everything you've got. So let me ask you this, Master. Do you still have a wish of your own? A desire you want to satisfy no matter what it takes?
Yeah, I do.
Then you don't worry about a thing except how you're going to make it happen. So now that we know fighting this Holy Grail war isn't going to get us what we wanted, our only choice is to take these people down and take over the system for ourselves. We're going to stop this stupid Holy Grail war and its alter ego nonsense. Once that's done, we just have to take control of these admin privilege things, and we'll soon be making our own wishes come true! That's right. That's the kind of guy you were. A good-for-nothing idiot who only has eyes on for his own desires. Then again, maybe sometimes an idiot is exactly what you need to get the job done.
You said that the winning master would become the central governing AI. So then, what would happen if Dark won? I didn't account for you three in my initial calculations. You were probably just caught in the first rotation as a result of factors I'm not aware of. You could say that makes you alter ego irregular. Still, one of the AI alter ego mouth. One of the AI Holy Grail War's goals is to perfect a master. Optimized for managing alter egos in time for the final showdown. Your presence here is not an impediment in that process. As long as this project precedes enough alter egos to win the upcoming battle, I see no need to concern myself with what might happen to versions of you in the outside world. So no, there will be no issue with you becoming the world's new overseer either. Though I'm sure you will need to undergo a number of special modifications beforehand. On a supplementary note, accident or not, there's a stroke of luck that you showed up here, Master of Chaldea. While it's possible you might not be able to the task, based on your own battle record to date, it is also very possible that you might come up with the optimal solution. While I will, of course, strictly remain impartial and not offer anyone preferential treatment, I consider you the most likely master to win this contest, and I'll be watching your process with great interest. Good luck. Gee, thanks. I don't know what we would ever have done without that completely unnecessary extra tablet. Anyway, sounds like winning this Holy Grail War won't get us any closer to our way out of here. So then, remind me, why should we care about it again? Not only will we not be able to return to our original world unless we destroy the system of Grail War itself, the paper moon will remain useless and broken. So it seems to me we only have one option left available to us. The whole plan was messed up from the start. No more never-ending Holy Grail Wars. We're getting out of here, period. And there's no way we're staying here to fight Holy Grail Wars infinitum. So you understand. Fortunately, it is a clear and straightforward means to achieving that goal. Before us stands a being that we were just told is directly linked to the Holy Grail System War. So the quickest way to tear it down would be to destroy Rani the 12th's servant. That is, Durga. Why can't you see that this is the only option to prevent the end of the world? If this fails, the whole world will come to an end. Since you are the only one who has observed this devastation, and the only way to supposedly stop it, it is no surprise that you, and you alone, understand it. The same kind of thing has happened before in the Atlas Institute too. But as you have gone on to inflict harm on those around you, is it really so shocking that those same people would try to stop you? Yes, it is. This end is something my calculation, my plan, it has shown me beyond any doubt. It is also this world's Piona, whatever the fuck that word is. I am its fifth element. You could say nothing here would exist without me. So I truly didn't think it would be your best interest to oppose me. But it seems you left me no choice. Durga is the only one true irreplaceable part of this project. Analyzing combat abilities. Conclusion. It would be very difficult for them to destroy this goddess. I know. I cannot imagine any path to success for them. But just in case... Oh? Are you planning to join us? Well, I am a master myself. Since Durga's scale is too great for her to participate in the Holy Grail War herself, it won't generate much energy if she kills you alter ego servants, so I'd rather not do this. But if this is what must be done, then so be it. Fortunately, by my calculations, when this is all over, there should be just enough energy to reset the system Grail War and create new alter egos to fight it. So now I will, in my capacity as Overseer, remove the impediments threatening to derail its execution.
Oh yeah? I'd like to see you try, short stuff!
Mere petty insults has no bearing on these proceedings. It has, however, helped me decide to switch modes. I will show you what I look like in my optimal master form. You shall see that I am not just the Paper Moon's central governing AI, but a being determined to fight back against the world's destruction. Yes, I can see it now. The souls, alter egos, flittering through the air like dust, in the sky of the underworld resisting the destruction. I am the wings that guide it, the very dust itself. And so I will take a more appropriate name.
She transforming. What's she gonna look like now? Huh! Osiris? Really? Huh!
I am the dust of Osiris. I am the one who sees the world's ending approach. The world's approaching end, and the one who will stop it.
Let's see. Oh, barely got anything there, I see. Osiris, huh? I'm like, you would go with the fucking weird angel wings looking shit. I do like it better than your other form, I'll give you that, but still, it's pretty boastful of you, even if you're declaring you're the dust of a god, but still.
Removing all thought acceleration limiters. Entering Osiris mode. Sitting course for the northern sky. Durga, my servant. As your master, I now give my commands.
Oh damn, she got an evil look.
This is a correct and necessary step in averting the apocalypse. Give these people who refuse to see the sense in my answer a swift and painless shutdown.
Yes, this is the face of someone who wants to save the world. This face right here.
New divine duty accepted. Executing.
Alright, well, just in case this is more powerful than I think, I'm going to go with another Scotcha in the back. And Lancers. I definitely need my Scotcha. No fucking doubt about that. Let's see, what other type of bullshit do I want? Yeah, the Dragon Lolly wouldn't be bad just because of the art looping. Enkidu. Just because they both have divine fuck yourself. Also, let me just see, how close am I to Bond 10? Oh, you still got a bit. How about Gills? Yeah, you got longer too. Blackbeard will get it before you do, Gills. Alright. Let's see how this shit goes. I wonder how broken the fight will be, if it's gonna be broken or not. Now watch the game crash before it properly loads, because it does that sometime. I might be back. Alright, well, okay, you got 3 bars. Let's see. You got health recovery? See you around, J2. Thanks for stopping by. Buff the okay, let's see. Enkidu is restore health at the end of turn, increase MP strength for yourself. Cool, okay. Alright, Enkidu, you're doing the thing. Get him. Defense up, you fucking bitch. Okay. Taste my chain. I have divine effects. I have effect against divine. You are going to be stronger than I gave you credit for. That's okay. Is that the fucking Sea of Milk bullshit? Alright, Dragon Lolly, Millet, go! Smack! Punch a bitch! Go! Ow. 2,000, bitch. Okay, let's see. Alright, Scotcha, do the thing. Get him. Enemy stun, good, okay. Cards are telling me to do that, and then go get him. Alright, now we do the thing. And I'm gonna switch you out with the Blackbeard. So he can take some hits. Oh, it does count for that's fucking hilarious. Anyway, Enkidu, smash. Next turn, I can blast. I was gonna break because you're using the NP. That happens sometimes. And I hate when that happens.
上位殲滅行動開始衝動を許容神樹の術草を展開する楚は空を割り地を砕く憤怒の形魔なる者たちよ滅べ神執行
Alright, defense down is okay. Blackbeard's
殲滅
just
行動
alive.
発射新幅
Ha, you dumb bitch. Alright, now, just because of how the cards are, I'm gonna use Scotcha again just to stun you, just in case you pull some bullshit.
我が研鑽我が決意ボルクロール
Fucker.
トン支障はありバニーサイク支障はあります
Ah, I love Scotcha. Okay, all I had to do was break her bar. I figured that, but I was prepared either way. I took the fight seriously. Nice crack in my back there.
慣れた頃ほど油断しやすいもの。Connecting with the hollow. Interesting. There's the process of going crazy. Lots of shit got revealed in this one. Let's do this again. Church got fucked up. Berserker! Cut it out, you idiot. Why do you sound worried? No one can beat me. I haven't said that. Damn it.
What the hell? How are you so strong? Durga or not, you're still a servant just like we are. There shouldn't be this much of a gap in our abilities. I am the goddess made to annihilate demon gods. That I should be stronger than the goddess of love should be obvious. Durga was born from the wrath of countless gods, each of whom gave her their powers and weapons. The result is a goddess of pure annihilation. A jack of all trades who possessed divine armaments for any occasion. giving her an advantage over every class of servant. What's more, each and every one of these armaments boasts power worthy of a god. That means Durga is an Aki's flame, Verna's water, and Indra's lightning all in one. She is the wrath of Shiva, Vishnu, and Burma alike. You may be a divine spirit, but she outclasses you in every measurable way. You never had a chance against her. You think I don't know all of that? My point is that none of what you said just explains the sheer gap of the size of the gap in strength here. Analysis complete. Now I see what's going on. It comes down to the resources each side is using in this battle. Those two are cheating. They're not using Raniment at all. Cheating, huh? Huh? But then how are they? Magical energy, a temporary resource pooled by the Holy Grail. Pure power in its formless state. I should have known. Durga is neither taking part in the Holy Grail War, nor is she a product of this world. So, she's getting refueled via completely different rules? No fair! Whining will not help us. I do not wish to hear more. Dark's safe return hinges on this. We cannot give up, no matter what. You think I don't know that? I'll back you up with everything I got, so hang in there. Normally, I wouldn't touch such an exhausting job with a 10-foot pole. But for you, Master, I'll do it. Just make sure you'll be ready with a good reward when I'm done. Still, things are looking very bad. Even if I read her next move, she's so strong she can just ignore us. If something does not change soon, we will have no option left to us. There is one factor that could turn the tides in our favor. If there is one factor, it would be... This sucks. I can feel my head pounding. The wishes you possess as AI masters are an exception of your nature as alter egos. Something of a side effect, really. They did not come from your AI personalities at all. Ultimately, each of your wishes is borrowed from another, and so is of no real consequence. What was it she said again? Our wishes are just borrowed? They're of no real consequence? Then, in that case... What about that girl who disappeared clinging to her wish? You're saying that was all meaningless?
Well, Master, what do you want to do here? I'm here to serve you however I can. You just need to tell me what you want to do. If you just want to go back to our base and have me work on a new dish, I'm happy to get the coolery back out.
I don't know what I want to do.
Alright, let me put it another way then. What are you feeling most intensely right now?
Same as always, my guilt. The kind of guilt that just makes me want to punish myself. The kind you only get when you've done something terrible, and there's nothing you can do to make it right. I guess that's the alter ego in me talking, huh?
No, that's not what I meant either. I'm not talking about your one big wish or anything like that. I'm just asking what you feel right now, in this moment. It's no bigger a deal than asking what you're feeling like for having for lunch.
Why do you want to know that?
Truth is, it's all you need to figure out what your next choice ought to be. Listen, back in my day, I once killed a man-eating Rakshama named Hidmiba, or whatever the hell you say it. He had a younger sister and fell in love with me. She was a man-eating Rakshama too, of course. Obviously, I was going to kill her. My older brother stopped me. He said she was in love with me, so in love with me that I ought to at least consider keeping her company just in the daytime.
Okay, so your brother's insane. What happened next?
We had a kid together.
Seriously?
I don't get it either, but you know, back then, I just kind of figured, why not? Eventually, I felt like loving her back, so I did. That's all there was to it. As long as you're not hurting anyone, there's nothing wrong with just living your life the way you want at the moment, whatever that entails. So at least right now, there's no sense in agonizing over what you want. Forget about the wish you've been carrying around so far. Just tell me what's on your mind right now, in this moment.
That still doesn't change anything. I've been told this guilt I'm carrying around isn't really mine, and it actually doesn't matter at all. It still just won't go away. It sucks more than anything. But maybe that's also why, right now, in this moment, the anger I feel might just be a little stronger.
Hey, that's great. Why's that?
Because she said something that pissed me off.
And what would have to happen to make you feel better?
I think I'd probably enjoy seeing them both getting blown away.
Would that make you smile?
Yeah, I think it might. It'd feel good just to be all, yeah, that's right. That's what you get. I'd still be a pretty petty, self-centered, meaningless smile, though.
Now we're cooking! When I decided to serve you, I put my warrior self aside. I decided that what I wanted more than anything was to see you smile. But if you're saying the only way to get that smile out of you is for me to fight them, if that's the kind of service that would make you the happiest, I'd gladly fight as your servant!
Okay, then that's my order. It's a big order, so I'd like to give you a tip, but I don't have anything on me. So instead, I'll give you these command spells. Don't know when I got the second one, but you can have them both. I want you to make those absolute bitches pay for saying Sakura. Her wish and her whole way of living doesn't matter. Go frickin' get 'em!
You got it! Bruma! Who am I? Who the hell cares? Besides, it's a stupidly simple question. I can answer it with just 2 words. I'm me. Ha! That's one way to put it. Okay, yes, 4 servants. Okay, fine. I think I'll go with... Wait, why the fuck's Inkiru not here? There you are. I was about to say, it threw me off. Get you in, and then let's see. Yeah, why not? Okay.
余分なパラメータの追加不要である。
Is that so?
さあどこ
Why
を
is
切
it
り落と
always
そうか。
arts when I have the fucking
So
good
the
cards
bitch
here?
is
God
easy.
damn it. Oh, whatever, it's fine.
呼び起こすは星の息吹。人と共に歩む。ゆえにエヌマ・エリシュ。
何している
Yeah, stun your ass.
支障はあります支障はあります支障はあります
どう
支障はあります
演算せよ目のの馬。
More invincibility, huh? How long does that last? 4 turns. Shit. Okay.
楽しむウサギの牙は鋭いぞ。よしぴょん。
Go blast him.
差しうがっちリボルクオル
Oh, damn, that did more damage than I
支障はあります支障はあります並走
算定せよ黒曜の亀。
Okay, let's see. Negate defense disadvantage. Oh, you fucking bitch. Of course you did. Hmm.
ちょいと待ってな。
そう的確に
Fuck it, go get him, boys.
支障はあります
Oh,
支障はあります暇だ力殲滅コース発射新幅
alright, and we're gonna stun you. Because fuck that noise, and this. And we're gonna do this.
本気ちょいと待ってな。いいぜ。
Go get him, Beema.
我は風神の子、剛力無双を示す者。私の力よ、集いて我が手に。ぶっ飛べ。マルティ、バイ
何をしているのです
こいつでいくか。使えりゃ何でもいい。バーユの子。
支障はありません
Alright, we removed your buffs. Good. Now, first,
熱くなってき
second,
たバニーは何でも
third. And then
Kazoo.
I'll save that for a little bit. Anyway.
ちょいと待ってな。
ぴょんぴょんそうだね
Get him.
こいつでいくか。
支障はありません支障はありません支障はありません上位殲滅行動開始楚は空を割り地を砕く軍の形マナる者たち滅び神罰執行聖なる水が殲滅コース発射
さあどこを切り落とそうか
On one hand, I could do the one thing. On the other
Mezo.
hand, I'm going to
Back up
smack
there.
you in the face
Pyong,
again
pyong.
with a buster call. Get him.
我が地に眠る風神の力よ。今こそぶちめためろ。マルティ、
しているのです支障はありません 裁き天より
Oh, thanks for
聖
getting
な
me
ひまわりの力
Alright, now then, I'm going to switch him out with her.
こういうこ
Of
ともで
course,
き
she
る
guarded against that.
古きルー
And of course, the cards are favoring Kama, but you know what? That's okay.
それもいいね。まあ、的確に行こ
Go, I mean, Enkidu, goddammit. Go get him,
う。呼び起
Enkidu,
こす
fuck her
星の
up.
息吹。人と共に歩む。ゆえにエヌマ・エリシュ。
何をしているのです
えい
支障はあります
いい
支障はあります支障はあります
Alright, step 2 is...
ぴょぴょんぴょん
Oh, wait, never mind.
支障はありません支障はありませんひまわりの力新幅ひまわりの力
Alright, we're gonna hit you with...
ウサギの牙鋭いぞバニーのルー
And you know what? I'm
Jordan.
gonna hit you this with myself.
こういうこともで
Because
きる
I'm gonna use my NP later.
ンウサギの脚力
命令とも
ぴょんぴょん
Get him, girls.
我が計算我が決意ボルクオール
しているのです
もろいもろい
支障はありません支障はありません
Let's see what you got now. Well, that was the end of it. And I was prepared to nuke him out even more. Hmm.
8月といえばドイツでバイロイト音楽祭慣れた頃ほど
Might as well keep going. How many of these could I make so far? That's not bad. There's a method to my madness. Make more carbonated things anyway. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab water. And this time I might organize my lunch. At the very least decide what the hell I want. So I will be back in a few minutes. Thanks. Alright, I'm back. And I did get food. So I'm gonna be numbing here and there. So don't worry about that. Anyway, back into the fight against Durga. I wonder if she's gonna transform into her other self.
Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it! How the hell did I end up fighting alongside you? Don't worry, I hate it too. But I have the tact to keep it to myself.
You don't have to be BFFs or anything, but could you at least try to coordinate your attacks?
Damn it. I know I keep saying it, but damn it!
Why do I have to be with
Burma? Why is it always Burma? He's up against a freaking goddess and he's still kicking her ass! Ha 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 ha! Divine Gura! I think you might have given me a boon at one point. I never thought I'd get a chance to fight you myself. An opportunity like this doesn't come around every day. I hope you don't mind if I make the most of it.
Excuse me. I think he might have the upper hand. I agree. Little wonder he is renowned as one of India's greatest heroes. But we must still be on our guard. Why the sudden change, Master of Lancer? You have been so passive about the Holy Grail War. I did not expect you to have a reason to oppose me. You mocked Sakura. You mocked her wish. Negative. I understand the Master of Sakura's wish. She wished for Grow to run smoothly. The Holy Grail War may have created temporal dysfunction in the partition, but it is guaranteed to return to regular operations as a result of the routine maintenance functions. I'm not talking about that. Then, can you win the Holy Grail War yourself? Then you can become the Holy Grail Warriors, win the Holy Grail War yourself and become the new central governing AI. That way you can ensure Grow operates as smoothly as you like. I'm not talking about that either! The whole point of her wish was to be there too! And that's how I know you're wrong. Her wish would have been meaningless coming from anyone else. It wasn't just an empty copy that meant nothing, like you said. That's right. Her wish was warm and loving. It was her. It doesn't matter how well that place she called home is doing if she's not a part of it. Damn it. I knew it. It's just like I thought. Too late. I wanted to save her. I wish I had saved her. Why is she gone while me and my stupid, pointless wish remains? Even though I kept making the wrong choice, and I committed a crime. I'm gonna take a moment to eat. A walking guilt complex. And I should be. I know that. Good meatball. Anyway, you know I've done enough to deserve the way I feel. Things that fill me with so much regret that they fill the entirety of who I am. That's all the more reason for me not to add this newest regret to my list. I still have pride. Pride that comes from being the lowest of the low, but pride all the same. Why is that? Because if I add more regrets to the list now, I might not make it in time. If I only focus on my guilt, I might not find the answer that lies beyond until it's too late. Ah, now I see. Maybe that's my real... Hey, Lancer. Could you hurry it up with my order?
Sorry about that. Prep time on this dish is a real doozy. So I think it's time I cranked up the heat. Armor form.
Eating a few more meatballs. Nom nom nom. Okay. Meatballs are done. Now back to this for a little bit.
Damn it. It's always been like that for you. Everything I've ever wanted, you just come along and take it like it's the easiest thing in the world. Well, I've had enough. I'm stronger than you, damn it. Who cares if she's a goddess? There's no way in hell I'm letting you outdo me.
Oh, feisty. Love it. Master, I like to give this some real effort too. I know you... And I need to know you have that reward waiting for me. You know the one, right?
Head pats?
Exactly. I knew you got me, Master. At any rate, basically the only reason I have to help you in your hour of need is so I can get what I want. It's a whole give and take thing, so just don't forget it, okay? What is it that I want? Me? When did I say I wanted something? Oh, no matter. Time to get that out. Time to get out there and earn my reward. And by that, I'm going to hang back and play support for the two muscleheads while they sling it out. I knew it. Even as though we entered this world as anomalies, we're not able to escape its effects. Then again, maybe it's because we are not able to escape its effects that we entered the world in the first place. So this means that neither Kama nor I are our usual selves. No, never mind. There's a lot I want to say, but right now defeating Durga is our priority. I'm going to boost my thought process even higher. Please try to keep up with me, Dark. As part of my divine duty, I slaughtered the demon gods, Misha, Mahesh, or whatever you say it, Shumba, and Nishumba. Slaughter is my primary function, and my gods given mission. That I'm here means that there's a mission from the gods I must carry out. If you would stand in my way, then I must destroy you for making yourselves enemies of the gods. That is the truth. To defy a plan meant to save the world is to become an enemy of the gods. I refuse to accept this impending destruction. I will do everything in my power to lead this planet to a bright future. The world must be preserved. That is why I exist. Overclocking all thought cycles. Exercising emergency administrative privileges to purge 70% of forbidden processes. Executing final measures. As all things dissolve, the purity of your souls will descend beyond the quantum horizon. Dev Matahamya, whatever the hell you say that. Jinmin whatever the hell you say that. Fire primary cannon. Oh.
上位殲滅行動開始。衝動を許容。神樹の術草を展開する。楚は空を割り、地を砕く憤怒の形。魔なる者たちよ、滅べ。神罰、執行。
God damn it. I wonder, am I gonna get blasted right away? I feel like I'm gonna get blasted right away. Wow, the sauce is spicy. It's making me cough sometimes. Anyway, go at it, I guess.
私は滅びを否定する。世界は保たれねばならない。回答せよ、混合の牛。
Oh, you bitch. Overcharge, huh?
さあ、どこを切り落とそうか。
Why not? Let's
それで
see.
企画に行く。そうだね。
Go get him. Oh, nice.
呼び起こすは星の息吹。人と共に歩む。ゆえに、エヌマ・エリシュ。
何をしているの
えい。
支障はあります。支障はありません。支障はありません。支障はありません。神々の力、ここに。
ふん、そうなんだ。来るがいい。
Let's
お
do
復唱す
this.
る。次は
Get him. Lollylot.
君はもう私のものだ。血も肉も届ける。深い港に連れて行こう。
しているのです。
ここから
支障はありません。支障はありません。支障はありません。殲滅コース発射。新ハバーキ殲滅コース発射。
The cards do favor that.
バニーのルーン。
Damn it.
冗談。ウサギの牙。鋭いぞ。よし、ぴょんぴょんぴょん。
I clicked too hard. Too fast.
差し湯ガッチ。スキューガッチ。リボルクオールテ
しているのです。
レレ。
支障はありません。
バニーストライ
支障はありません。
Alright, now. Stun her. Nice. Okay.
ねえ、次は
ク。わかったよ。ぴょん。
Do the
そこだ。
thing.
えい。
支障はありません。
Now it's just in case. And switch you out with Teach. Oh, everyone's got it. So we can do that.
それ、そう
And
わ
then
か
we'll
った。
blast you again.
呼び起こすは星の息吹。人と共に歩む。ゆえに、エヌマ・エリシュ。
何をしているのです。支障はありません。支障はありません。支障はありません。
Alright.
支
see
障
what
はあ
she
り
can
ま
do
せん
now.
出番です
同出せよ針の蛇。
Let's see, you did something else, I think.
あってみてバニーは何でもよしぴょんぴょんそうだね
Alright, do the thing, girl.
支障はありません支障はありません支障はありません
コードマヒシャースラ・マルディニ決定処分実行。万物は誘拐し魂の純度はクオリアの地平に降りる。 DB マーハートミヤジャガットマートリー手法放て。
Oh shit. Okay.
上位殲滅
I
行動
think
開始
maybe two of them are
そうは
dead.
空を割り
Maybe.
地を砕く軍の形
I
マ
didn't
ナル
expect
者
to
たち
remove evil.
新執
I
行
think Enkidu, yeah, Enkidu's dead.
新幅
Blackbeard's alive just because. Damn, Enkidu, my buddy. Well, shit. And she's got target focus too, so fuck. It's gonna suck. Alright.
よしぴょんぴょん
Get your last hurrah in, I guess.
支障はありません殲滅コース発射砂漠天より来た殲滅コース発
Ah, just survived. Nice. Okay. And you still got the target focus on, which I don't think that's going away. Yeah, that's not going away at all. Alright. Well, fuck it.
よしよしぴょん
One last time. Get him, Scotcha.
射しうがちゲリボルクオルトレ何をしているのですはっ支障はあり支障はあります力を示せ支障はありますマハーマー
Of course.
新幅バーユのや
Alright, she's dead.
低層
Target focus Blackbeard. Oh, that's funny.
酒のつまみになりてえ
Just in case.
のか一旦落ち
I could do that, but I think it's not gonna matter if she does
ち
the
ょ
one
ちょい
thing
と待
again.
ってな一直線に割れちまいな
支障はあります支障はあります
よくかき混ぜた方がいい
支障はあります
Okay, don't do the one thing again.
上位殲滅行動開始ソは空を
Lonely
割
Lot might have just
り地を
died.
砕く軍の形マナル者たち滅ぶ進発執行
許してくれなんて言わないもんね
神々の力ここに
Oh, you removed my buffs too, you bitch. How dare you? Alright, well in that case...
ちょい下ごしらえは十分だ行くぜ
支障はあります支障はあります
No, it's the first time, okay.
我が地に眠る風神の力よ今こそぶちめためろおかわりが必要だろくらいな腹がいっぱいに
しているのです
よく
I think I saw the
支障はあります
now you
殲
get
滅コー
invincibility, you
ド発
fucking
射
bitch.
ひまわりの力
Three invincibility. God damn it. Alright, fine.
敵副出次は
Go get him, Lollylot. Get rid of the invincibility.
一撃一瞬で終わらせる石灰剣技開始つなげナノゼンスアロータイトハイアングレットラッ
支障はあります裁きは天より来た殲滅コース発射新幅
Alright, at least I can do the thing again, but this is kind of a problem. Alright, good. We bought ourselves a card.
ちょいと遠慮すんな
Alright, Burma, do the thing.
我は風神の子強力無双を示す者
God damn,
私
you
の
just
力
in
よ
my throat.
集いて我が手に吹き飛べマルティバイクト
してい
Yeah, I
る
never see the one where he fucking does the
一
fish
直
thing.
線に
支障はあります支障はあります
バーリの首を
支障はあり
敵を
ます
食らえ
Alright, let's see.
いいね両断する
I think I'm going to use you. Alright, and then we're gonna bet it all on
しとみ次は
Lollylot here.
ねえ次は君はもう私のものだ血も肉もこぼさない深い港に連れて行こ
しているんです
うここから
支障はあります支障はあります
Alright, let's see if she survives this.
上位殲滅行動開始楚は空を割り地を砕く軍の形魔なる者たち滅
Does.
執行
Okay. But I'm thinking she's gonna die.
次はぶっ殺す
いい子たちです
Oh shit, okay, no, she's okay. Barely, but alright, she's alright. Okay, fuck. Let's see. Fuck it.
この机を動かしないの
Transform into dragon form.
ちゃんとね早くもっと早く弱い
支障はあり
刻む
支障はあります
暴れる
支障はあります大いなる源
Oh, you fucking bitch. Oh, never mind.
聖
You
な
did.
る水裁き
It's
天
definitely
よ
one
り
of those, if I don't finish it in this turn, I'm dead. So, it still
この
stands, you
もっと早
bitch.
く
Especially because you rejuvenate every fucking whatever. Okay, let me think.
飛びなさい彼方の空へお前ならたとえ残骸であろうとも
何をしているんです
無謀
支障はあり
Lollylot, yeah! Fuck you!
支障はあります
私が竜の姿なら丸ごと食べてみるところよ
Lollylot
最後の
wins!
最後で運が良かったのね
I wonder if she'll transform into her other form now. Lollylot wins!
8月といえば
Huzzah!
ドイツではバイロイト音楽祭が 先輩、いつから
Oh, this
そ
is
こに
gonna be the next one. Okay. That explains a few things. Alright. Lollylat wins. Let's go, bitches. That reminds me. I want to take a look at
や
that.
あ、いらっしゃいだね、マスタ
Oh,
ー
is
く
it
ん。
in here? Yes, it is.
地味
Let me get a little bit at least. I use the Lancer class a lot, so I might as well. Yes, I know. Right now, give me a little bit. I'm fucking simp. Getting some shit away here. Alright, just keep doing the thing. We'll keep going along. Getting more buffs. Getting more everything with the class scores. Probably would have been better if I did this before that fight, but you know what, it's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of the spicy, I'm gonna run out of the juice there. Alright.
我ながら
But
い
if
い
I'm
調
gonna be
整だ。
fighting
惚れ惚れし
her
ちゃう。
last form, it would make sense. Because I think there's a good possibility. Good possibility I'm gonna be fighting her final destroyer form. At least I think. Yeah, why not? Let's see, any others? Oh, Berserkers, of course. Oh, but here's an assassin. Yeah, why not? Let's get Jack. Of course you want servant crack. Why am I not surprised? As for the Berserker, who do I... you know what, why not? Let's give it to you. Why not? Ah, BB, really? It's been so long. And I do use her, so it would make sense. Hold up on that for the moment. Probably will go back to it. Let me just double check some stuff.
cramp in my throat is palpable. Alright. Sure, why not? Sith in the swimsuit. Here we go. All the way to the top, baby. There we go.
そろそろ
Alright.
クエストにも
That portion is satisfied. Now we go back to the Paper Moon. My free stuff.
先輩でしたか。びっくりしま
More
した。
free stuff. Alright, what next? Of course it broke. God damn it. Assembled creatively. Alright, then let's try this shit again.
Results do not compute. Inconceivable. How is this happening? I hate being exhausted. Look at you, though. You're even more exhausted, We have the advantage. Keep pressing it. We can do this!
Ah! Die! Hey, was it just me, or was that die aimed every bit as much at her as it was at me? Heh, I'm just so amazingly strong that you're feeling my power just from being so close by.
Why do you insist on impeding my divine duty? Wretched pests! Incomprehensible. Illogical. Why can't you see my calculations are correct? Maybe your forces aren't enough, but your twisted plan isn't the solution. That is even more incomprehensible. Even more illogical. If anything here is twisted, it is your own natures. You have already created countless alter egos. You agreed that they make excellent additions to a fighting force. Why is one alter ego acceptable, but not 100? What makes 10 permissible, but 1,000 taboo? Your inability to answer this is what's twisted. One alter ego or not, it makes no difference. The fact remains that you are aware of the twisted nature inherent to alter egos, and you accept them without either question or reason all the same. That is one of the human race's worst habits. You allow unfiltered emotion to cloud your capacity for rational thought. Okay, that one wasn't entirely off base, but still. But even so.
Chaldea's alter egos aren't just a means to an end, they're people.
Master, I have a suggestion. You should pull all of your resources into me so that I may fulfill my divine duty. I have arrived at the same conclusion. There is no reason to hold back any longer. Winning this battle is our top priority. We cannot let ourselves become weaklings that are left behind. We must be strong, superior creatures to ensure our survival. Re-executing verification, virtual verification. Conclusions reached. Immense resource depletion, followed by a massacre. Accepted. You are the goddess of slaughter. You should not be fighting our enemies, but annihilating them. Very well, then. Sublimed cloud trace spirals in the air. As the golden rooster crows the coming dawn. Ah, crap. This looks like this is going to be big. She still has another trick up her sleeve? What is she planning? Who cares? Lancer, blow them away before they get a chance!
That's the idea!
By my command spell. Reconnecting Servant Doga's Defense Prime AI privileges. Additionally, granting access rights as the authority central governing AI to use said privileges by proxy. Initiating forced reconstitution of Ranimid from all defense AIs under Durga's command. Oh shit. No way. You gotta be kidding. So far, Durga's just been relying on the Holy Grail's magical energy. Excuse me, without relying on Ranimid at all. So long ago, she also pretended to be the prime AI of defense. Now that those privileges are reconnected, she can use Ranimid and magical energy. Worse still, they are taking that Ranimid without concern for the consequences. I believe they are doing the same thing Castor did to the Type Bs. Except they have truly wrung every last drop from the AIs. And so that means all of them are dying. No. Stop. I can't bear to see this again. You're the governor. You should see us AIs as family. And we're just resources to you. You alter ego personalities lay over your root property accounts. Properties account for why you think this way. Besides, these AIs were only... Oh, shut up! You really don't! Master, I request additional power. This goddess should be able to achieve her goal with a 7% increase in resources. Granted. Activating final spare command spell. Using my own self to create new supply line. Transferring most Ranimid under my direct command to Durga.
That ain't good.
Target value reached. My mission can now be completed. The stars are shining upon us. All we need to do now is follow their light.
Crap. This is over, no question. We can't possibly defeat a god when she's got all that power!
This is the end. And the beginning. Everything I do to create infinite alter egos and save the world from devastation. Come. It's time for the end and the beginning. Everything is for my love. Who am I? I am Fury. I was born from Fury, and even now, it surrounds me, consumes me. Fury at being kept from the one I love. And I know this about myself too. I am fixated on resolving that, to the exclusion of all else. You want to know who I am? I am the alter ego and infatuation, whatever. Fucking love bullshit. Your only mistake, Master, was failing to consider the possibility that the very servant you summoned to this twisted world might be an alter ego too. Mistake? What do you mean, Durga? Now that I have the power I need to accomplish my goal, here is my wish. With this power, I wish to be reunited with my beloved husband, Shiva. Oh shit. Ah, so this is how this form comes out. What? Durga, was this your goal the whole time? Ah! Looks like those two aren't exactly BFFs either. Unfortunately, I don't see this making things any easier for us, though. Looks like Durga used that immense power to further rearrange your spirit origin. So that must be... I am Kali, goddess of fury, the one born from anger. I have come here only to be reunited with Shiva. Should anyone stand in my way, I'll take their heads and feast on their blood. Now, all who are not Shiva shall bow down. Well, shit. Okay, so that's how that form came about. Okay, let's see. Those desiring love, even if the world breaks. Well, shit. Section 15. Let's see how this fucking goes. I get at least a little taste of what the hell's going on. I mean, we're almost done with this anyway. There's only 16 sections, I believe. Believe is the key part. Kali. Great. As if things weren't bad enough. So now we got Durga, but even more violent. In that form, she's a murderous fiend who's lost any semblance of sanity, or her obsessant divine duties. Or obsessionable, whatever. We're talking about someone whose favorite party trick is tearing a demon god open and chugging all its blood at once. Ah! Ha! Ugh. Lancer! This smell. It's demon blood!
Ugh! Back off! Stay away from me! Ugh!
Berserker! Good, good! Blood, blood! And now, I dance. I dance with the glee at the sight of my enemy's blood, and my arms and legs will follow suit! Ha! Hear me! Hear me! Let my wish be loud and clear! She's dancing like she's trying to trample the ground.
Wow, we actually get an animation for it. Ha! I was not expecting an animation for it.
Is she? Oh no. Kali, are you truly attempting to call Shiva here? Of course! That's the whole reason I exist! Please, tell me how you plan to do it. I only hope you're not using the method I think you are. I will destroy the world. Then Shiva will appear beneath my feet. That is what I was afraid of. Oh, so now we're doing that story, huh? After Kali killed the demon god, she was so excited about her victory that she began to dance. But her dancing was so violent that it threatened to destroy the worlds. The gods didn't quite know what to do without that. It was only when Shiva stepped in and laid down at her feet to cushion the blows that Kali finally returned to her senses. So you mean to recreate that myth here, using reverse casualty as a means to summon Shiva? Because if Kali's performing a world-ending dance, then it follows that Shiva must be there to stop it. This paper moon might be a virtual world, but it's still a world. Conceptually, I guess it really doesn't matter if it's real or not. You're going to destroy this world? The whole world? Please stop! If you do that, everyone here will die! Why would I stop? I'll never stop until Shiva arrives. That's the whole point of this dance! Right. Her godly nature is driving her to act this way, based on the same underlying principles that gave myths their strength. Besides, this whole world will end sooner or later, even without my help. It's only a matter of time.
Ah, you're still alive, I see.
This is bad. Creating a magical energy connection between herself and Kali was a foolish miscalculation. It means she is being made to endure the brunt of this entire process. And it is much too great for a load for any one entity to handle on their own. It is as though a computer process has gone haywire and begun consuming every available resource. If something is not done, she can even suffer a meltdown if she's unable to keep up with the sheer strain. What's wrong with that? We're going to defeat her eventually, right? Yes, but there is an order to these kinds of things. Having the central governing AI suddenly break or disappear would almost certainly cause a fatal error. It would be like using a computer and having its kernel suddenly be deleted. Kernel? Yes, our goal is to shut down the AI Holy Grail war system. But the best way to do that safely is to use the central governing AI's admin privileges. Conversely, if we're unable to shut down the AI Holy Grail war that way,
You'd have to break the whole thing. System reboot, system reboot.
there is a chance of the system going haywire, leaving us unable to return to our world.
Then we gotta save her somehow.
What could I have made? Such a terrible miscalculation. I can't believe my own world now faces destruction. Her admin privileges will be crucial to our returning home. I will figure something out. And how are you going to do that?
Ether light.
By connecting my ether light to her nervous system.
Kinda called that happening.
I will then hack into her base program and rewrite her code to give us a chance.
But isn't that dangerous?
Yes, it is. In many ways, it'll be like trying to defuse a bomb imbued in the circuits of a runaway vehicle. Dangerous or not, it must be done if we are to return to the outside world. It looks like we're just going to have to trust each other. I want you to trust that I will save the dust of Osiris. And in the meantime, I trust that you two will find a way to defeat Kali. I have faith that you two can pull it off. Do you have faith in me? Of course I do. You're one of our most dependable friends. Friends. Yes, that's right. I admit it. The world is the reason, that word is the reason I went down this road. Admiration, respect, surprise, goodwill, a bit of hesitation, and a tangent of regret. It is that very mixture of emotions that drove Sion, Ethnam, Sokaris to leave the Atlas Institute. And yet, none of that would have occurred to me while I was still young and immature. I see. So that's why I look like this. My younger self would never have gone to Chaldea. I knew the answer, but I was still hesitant about it. It is embarrassing to admit this, but it also makes me happy to know I harbored such an alter ego within myself. Sion? Never mind, it is no big deal. I just finally got the answer to a question I've been wrestling with. But right now, I have a job to do here. I'm going to do it. This may not be the dream this version of me might have had, but I cannot complain about becoming what I want to be. What I wanted to be, yep. I'll also give you the thing I told you about on the way here. It is already tuned and ready to go. But please be careful. As I said before, whatever you do, do not overuse it. Alright. Here goes nothing. Once again, I'm trusting you two to handle Kali. That's great and all, but how the hell are we supposed to do that? I don't know, but we'll find a way. Damn right we'll do. As far as I'm concerned, Kali is basically part of gone berserk. Part of it, yep. And I will not let that damn goddess get in the way of my plan. So I'm gonna do the best I can and have you... what was it I was gonna get from you again? Well, anyway, that's how it is. Right now, the only way you and I are going to have that kind of future, the kind of future I want, is to defeat the bad guy with part of his face over there. And that being said, it's gonna be pretty tough to pull this off alone. Realistically speaking, the best we can hope for right now is to buy enough time for Vajad Jr. and that Vayu Jr. and that braggart of a berserker to get back on their feet. Assuming they could both do that, of course. Alright, Master. I'm counting on you to back me up. Of course. Good luck. Oh, good. Now that I've gotten a better whiff of you, I can see you're a demon too. Then we shall fight. For I am the goddess who slaughters demons. And at the end of my victory, my dance of destruction shall shake the land itself and call my husband to me. I am Shiva's Shakti. I am the fury born from anger. I, the goddess of destruction, shall dance upon the bloody flesh of all demons who cross my path. Kama only, huh? Alright, let's see how this shit goes. This is gonna be good or bad, one way or the other. We'll go with this one this time, just because it's a little better suited for what I gotta do here. Excuse me, god damn it. I think I'm gonna end it after this battle, just between the time and things I gotta do still, and we'll finish this up next week, definitely.
Oh shit, she got 3 bars.
気乗りしないんですけど。
Endurance mod, of course.
高ぶる
The fuck does that? Resistance to all attacks, of course.
これ見せちゃおうかな。シュリンダーラヨン。さあ、しょうがないですね。こんなのがいいんです。どうにかなっちゃう。こんなのがいいんです。もっと欲しがってください。
いただくぞ我に
いいですよ。
肉変
別に。はい、そんなに
And
欲
once
しいん
more,
ですか。
get her.
召し上がれ。こんなのがいいんです。えいえいっと。もっと欲しがってくださ
肉変態死が落ちる
い。別に。
Oh wait, I could have saved that for the next one. Hey, you know, it's fine.
熱い。そんなに欲しいんで
Alright,
す
do
か。
the thing. Get her.
しょうがないから打ちますよ。これが私の情欲を呼び起こす愛の矢。かまさんの花。
That's okay.
えいえいっと。どうにかなっちゃう。せいぜい頑張りますよ。
Come on.
我はシバのシャクチ中より生まれし光魔なる者たちを捨てに苦の上殺戮女神は核を踊
しすぎ
る
じゃないです。
サンハラカリー我に
いいですよ。いいですよ。別に。
How many turns I gotta survive anyway?
はいはい。
Alright, hit her again.
本当に本気で言ってるんですか。じゃあ川間さんも花と
Oh, I got charmed that
えい
time.
とどうにかなっちゃう。せいぜい頑張りますよ。そうはいはい。
Do the thing.
召し上がれ。こんなのがいいんですよ。どうぞどうぞ。もっと欲しがってください。
貫きこ
いいですよ。
ナングはもう死ん
Damn
でい
it
る
now. Okay, only 5 turns. Good, because I was only gonna last one more turn at best. Ah, shit. Okay, the world's been destroyed. Alter ego of infatuation. Huh? Well, that's kind of cool. I have this set up right now. Get 2 more apples. Alright, so we're gonna end it here for now. And we'll finish it. Oh god, alright. And we'll finish it next week. Really focus, sit down, and finish this Paper Moon Ordeal Call 1. Beautiful, excuse me too. Anyway. Yeah. So ain't bad so far. How this is coming along. But like I said, just because of the time and what things I gotta do still before it gets later, that's just how it is there for now. So, we'll be back again later today with Beat Cop, because it's going to be hot up, and I gotta double check when the fuck that thunderstorm is supposed to be happening, actually. But as I'm looking at that, yeah, like I said, it's been fun. So outside of later today, oh yeah, that thunder's gonna be happening any fucking time now, according to this thing. Where the fuck is the... Oh wow, I'm in the little pocket where it's gonna hit us soon. Oh, that's funny. That's fucking funny. It's all around me right now. Wow. Alright. Well, if I'm going to do the one thing outside, I'm going to have to do it right now. Anyway, like I said, though, later today, when the storm passes, we'll be streaming Beat Cop. Tomorrow, SWOTOR in the morning, assuming I don't sleep in. No plan, stream-wise, for afternoon tomorrow, though, because I want to try and get back into writing. So, I'm going to try and focus that day on my writing stuff. Because it's been a fucking while. It's definitely been a fucking while since I really focused and wrote stuff, so. Anyway. But tomorrow's going to be kicks. So people on the YouTube side, you're going to miss out. Anyway. Alright. Like I said before, thanks for everyone coming by, saying hello. I do appreciate it. You have a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever goddamn times you guys are in. And we'll see you all again next time, whenever the hell I stream. So bye-bye. Have a wonderful time. We'll see you later.